Do you ever wonder how much will cost you a property near the beach, at walking distance of that lovely beach? So in this video, I'll be showing you how you can search for yourself and find that perfect property for yourself. I'll be looking at properties from the north until the south of Portugal, and I'll give you 8 examples. Again, I'm not a realtor. Here I'm teaching you for yourself how to search. Even though Portugal is a small country, there is a pretty extensive coastline with 1100 miles. So in this video, the search we'll be doing, I'll be splitting it in 4 areas. The first area is the north, the second is the center, the third is Alentejo, and the fourth is Algarve. To give you a little bit more context on the weather, the north is influenced by the Atlantic and the south is influenced by the Mediterranean. And if you want to deep dive on those differences between the areas, down below I'll leave you a link that explains a little bit more about the weather in the different areas. So let's jump on that search. I'm using the MeetCarolas app on my iPad, but you can use it on your phone. And I chose this app because it's the only one that lets me select beach view. So let's jump into it. Okay, let's start here. We're gonna select the MeetCarolas app. It's only in Portuguese, the app, unfortunately, but I'll walk you through the different options here. We're going to select Pesquisar, searching. I'm going to be selecting apartments, for sale, which is venda. I'm going to draw myself the area so I can locate that coastal area. So I'm going to zoom here and I'm going to do here the south of Portugal, Algarve. I'm going to click here to start my drawing. Go here, select all this nice coast, here close by the beach, close here my circle. I'm all done. I'm gonna confirm it all here. I'll be looking at T2, T3 and T4 rooms, and now is where that little searching about the beach house comes into play. Is here on the bottom you see these características, and definitely gonna select air conditioning. And if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you're gonna find here what said Vista de Mar, so that's sea view. I'm gonna select that. I'm all done. I'm gonna hit here, see results. Here are my results. I can see them in a kind of a gallery view, but I can also see them in a map view, and this is where it becomes really helpful for you to search those properties near the beach, because you can see exactly the ones that are really close by as you search on the map. So this app gives you a lot of flexibility to really go searching on the spots and areas that you're really interested on. Search. The first 2 properties are located on the north of Portugal. So this is the first one. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit here so you can see where exactly is located. You can see it's very close by the Porto area and close by Vila Nova de Gaia. Here we go. Here's the property, and you can see already here the price is a T2, 92 square meters. Let's jump into a bit more details here on the property. So you can immediately see this looks like a very recent build. I would say this is definitely a new property. Very modern looking, pretty nice. An apartment complex. You can see here something really good to know is the energy efficient certificate is A, so it means that the property retains very well heat and cold, so that's fantastic. Overall, they're referring here that you have a sea view, you have a garage, you have a lot of amenities, you are walking distance of supermarkets and train stations. Even though this description is in Portuguese, you can quickly select it and drop it on Google Translate so you can get a better sense of all the amenities this property has. Scrolling here to the bottom just to see additional amenities, so always good air conditioner, central vacuum, everything is equipped. Here again you have the map with the location, and you can see here on the bottom the trend of the prices for these types of properties and the area. And you can see how much you're paying for square meter, and I would say this is a pretty good price, as you will see from all the other properties, this is a pretty good amount for square meter for what you're getting. You're getting a brand new property in the north of Portugal, very close by the beach side. Also on the north of Portugal, you can come to this map and zoom a little bit more to see exactly where. Let's jump into the details here. So this, as you can see, is a little bit, let's go to the details, has a little bit more square meter, is a 3-3, so 3 rooms. Let's take a look here at the pictures. It's also a very modern property, recent build. It has a pool that you share with the surrounding houses on the block. Very modern looking, big windows, lots of lights, new appliances, very nice rooms with lots of light, which is also always appreciated. Yep, great looking property. Let's jump here into a little bit more on the details. So what can we see here? They call it as being a luxurious property. It has 3 suites, 4 bathrooms, 2 garages, pool that's shared across the other fractions. It has air conditioning, central heating, solar system, cinema, and an acoustic room. So lots of different amenities on this property. Again, you can always just copy paste on Google Translate and get a sense of what's happening there and all the benefits. I'm gonna scroll here to the bottom so you get a sense of what's going on about these properties, what's the price range they've been fluctuating. And you can see here how the price has been evolving over time. You can also see here the square meter for this property. And if you scroll on the bottom, you can see that it's actually been posted for quite a while and it has been updated like a day ago. So again, this is a second property on the north of Portugal. Moving to central Portugal, this is the first property we're gonna be looking at. You can see here is located somewhere close to Nazaré. Let's jump into the details. In this one, you have a pretty good sea view from the apartment. From the pictures, you can say it's not a new build, but it looks in pretty good shape, considering it seems that you have a common space as well. Let's scroll down here to get a little bit more details. So this is a 214 square meter T3, so means 3 rooms. Energy certificate is C. It's not that bad. I mean, it means top as A, so it probably retains mildly the heat and warmth. They say here that you have actually 2 pools that you share with the community, and that is a very peaceful neighborhood. You have air conditioning, always a plus. You have central heating as well. As you scroll down here, you can see also the evolution of the price over time. You can see the price of the square meter in this area. I'm gonna scroll all the way up. So let's jump into the second one. The center of Portugal is in Torres Vedras. Let's take a look. Is in a community, in a close community, so you have all the other houses next to you. You have a common pool that looks great. You can see it's a new build, very modern looking, really nice kitchen, living spaces. Overall looks lovely. It's a T3, so you have 3 rooms. The energy efficiency is B, which is pretty good. And the biggest selling point here is it's 10 minutes walking distance from the Praia de Santa Cruz. Here on the bottom, you can get a sense of how the price has been evolving over time and the square meter price of the property. If this video brings you value, don't forget to hit that like button because it's free for you and makes a huge difference to our family channel. Region, Alentejo. This property is in Algarve. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see a little bit more where it is located. As you can see, is Looks fantastic, very modern, lots of amenities, pool, jacuzzi, and I think the biggest selling point is this view that you have, because the interiors look great. Let's scroll down here to the details. You can see it has 5 rooms. The place where the house is located has a lot of space, and the energy certification is fantastic. A is top. On the details, they definitely refer the lovely view that you have and the community itself as well. You can see here on the bottom the price range that has been evolving, and here how much you pay for square meter in this location. One is also located in the same region as the previous one, Algarve. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see what it is. You can see here that you can find properties for all price ranges. The previous one was almost $1 million. This one is 200,000. So there is properties for all budgets. Let's scroll here to see a couple of pictures. This you can see is not a new house, but it looks well maintained. The interiors, the kitchen, it looks also decent, and also has a little bit of outside space. One thing to notice is the energy certification is not the best. So this is an F, which is pretty on the bad side. So this means that heating and cooling are a challenge, but they probably can be fixed by changing the windows and adding some air conditioning. You can improve that. But you do have the fact that you're very close by the beach. You can go there and you have a view. So those are some selling values. Wow, you can see here how the prices have been changing lately. And here we have the square meter price in this area. This is the Algarve, and in this region is a huge hit with expats, has a really strong expat community, is also one of the favorite places for the Portuguese to vacation. So let's take a look at this property in specific that is located in Altura. This one is a new build, as you can see on the pictures. And it has 2 big selling points, which is the fact that it has sea views from one of the bedrooms, and it also has walking distance to the beach. It has 4 rooms. It has a great energy certificate of A, so great retaining heat and warmth. It has a fully equipped kitchen, lots of amenities. Let's scroll here to the bottom to take a look at the price. You can see here that it has been fluctuating quite a bit, and you also realize here that the price for square meter in Algarve is a little bit higher. Our last property in Algarve. This property is located here in Quarteira. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see a little bit more where it is located in the map. So this property, the biggest selling point, as you can see by the front picture, is location, 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 location. You're in the front line with that beach view. You look at your balcony, the beach is right out there. You go out, you're in the beach. You can see, as you can see, the interiors are a little bit outdated. So it's not a recent build, but it does have 2 bedrooms and this amazing sea view. Energy certificate is not all that bad, is a D. And the biggest selling point in the description, as you've seen from the picture, is the view. There's nothing else, is the amazing view that you get there. Something to notice here is the price per square meter of this house is high. And here you have of the area, but you need to think that here you're paying for prime location. You're paying for that first line in front of the beach. And from all the properties we've seen all the way from the north to the south, you've seen in the north 2,000 as price per square meter, and now you're seeing 5,000 price per square meter. So you're starting to see how the prices change as you start going south. Now that I showed you how to search for that beach house, now is your turn to find that dream house. If you need additional tips and tricks on how to search on the top 3 websites for real estate, this is the video for you. Thank you for watching.